And welcome back into the LC Walker Arena. I'm joined now by Stars assistant coach Chris Michael for Coach's Comments, brought to you by Southside Auto Tech. And Coach, tonight, I mean, I know you guys are past the point of moral victories this season, but this was an effort that seemed, at least from up here, that was one of the more complete efforts you guys have had in quite some time. And obviously the shootout is a shootout, but it seemed like through the first 40 minutes you guys were doing everything but finding the back of the net. And then in the third, you get things going. A lot of great response through adversity. What were your thoughts on tonight's effort?
I thought our guys were really good tonight, honestly. Right from the drop of the puck, we were into it mentally, physically, emotionally. Our details were really good. We took care of the puck. They're a good hockey team, and we went toe-to-toe with the best team in the Eastern Conference. So you're right, we're not looking for moral victories, but we're looking for our process to be like this, like it was tonight, every night moving forward from now on. But in the first two periods there, I thought we outchanced them. We generated a lot of good grade A situations in the offensive zone, and it started at our own end. I thought we were really good defensively, and they're a very good offensive team that we kind of held at bay there for a couple periods, and we were playing in the offensive zone. So and all four lines were going, all three sets of D were rolling. MUS was good in net, so that's what we want to see moving forward from now on. Obviously disappointing we don't get 2 points, but you know what? We're extremely proud of these guys and the effort they gave us tonight.
It seemed like Tristan Ashbrook, from pretty much the get-go, was setting a tone out there. He had a lot of good looks there in the first period. He had a big hit. Later in the game, in the end of the second, he draws a big penalty that he goes out and scores on the other side of the intermission. How big did you think both his individual performance tonight, as along with that line in general, just seemed to be working really well tonight between the affiliate and Arlo Merritt and Caleb Rule? What did you like from them?
Kind of like what you said, I thought TA was right from this first shift. He had a good check. He finished his check below the goal line in the offensive zone, created a turnover, had a scoring chance as a result of it, and then he just kept his foot on the pedal, and he really led the way. And that's what we're expecting from him and our leadership group, to lead the way by action, not just talking about it. And I thought his line was pretty good tonight, and they generated a lot of offensive zone time and some grade A situations. I thought they could probably have walked away with 2 or 3 more goals, but you know what? That's what we need. We need our leaders to be leaders. We need the young guys to kind of see the example that they're setting and then follow suit, and that's what we had from them tonight.
We talked to Coach Chupp, and he brings it up a lot that, this remaining time in this 2018-19 season is like a big audition for just about everybody who isn't going on to college after this season. Some of those guys being brought in this weekend are affiliates like Arlo Merritt, like Charlie Sheen, like a guy in Zach Erdahl. Obviously they add some competition to the lines tonight, but they also seemed, again, to add some speed and some skill. What was your impression of their performance out there?
It's really nice to see 3 young kids be pretty comfortable in a tough environment. That's a really good sign for the future of our organization, that our affiliates are able to come in. And like I said, they're the best team in the East. This is a tough place to play, and there was no timidness. They weren't shy. They got in physically, and all 3 guys can skate. They can all make plays, and that's what today's game's all about. So we're really excited about their performance tonight, and now we're interested to see if they can follow that up tomorrow afternoon in Chicago.
Special teams kind of got a boost there at the end of the last game on Tuesday against Tri-City. Got a couple goals late on a power play major. And then tonight they come up with a huge goal. The aforementioned goal with Tristan Ashbrook. There were some other situations they played pretty well in. How big is that? Just, again, you talked about the process and wanting to see that really take the next step and guys buying in and executing. How big is that to see some of that coming back and starting to build some consistency of late?
Oh, it's great, Tri-City's the best PK in the league. I think Muskegon's 3rd coming into tonight, so to score goals against them builds confidence for our guys, and what a big-time play that was by Mikey Kalala at the blue line there. Big-time move, and then the presence of mind to freeze the defender and slide that over to TA for kind of a tap in there. But, we generated some chances. I thought our power play was good, and I thought our PK in the one opportunity, we were hemmed in in our own zone for a little bit, but we applied some pressure and got the job done. So we've talked about it before, but at this time of year, special teams can be a big difference, and kind of kept us in the game there.
Last one here for you tomorrow is a quick turnaround and a trip to Chicago. You're seeing your former captain and Josiah Slavin. Obviously another really good team on the docket. What do you expect from your guys, and what do you expect to see from Josiah and the Steel?
First things first from us, we expect the same process that we had tonight. And we're heading out to Chicago now, and we'll get a good night's rest in the hotel there, and then it's a quick turnaround with a 3:05 game. But hopefully we can build off our performance tonight and follow it up against another very good hockey team that skates well, that make plays, and we have to be sharp on the defensive side of the puck and let our defense kind of create our offense similar to what we did tonight. And as far as seeing Josiah, we're all very excited to see him. What an outstanding human being he is, and we sure do miss him. But it'll be nice to see him. We'll like him before the game, we'll like him after the game, and hopefully we'll play hard on him during the game.
All right, Coach, as always, we appreciate the time, and we look forward to talking to you guys tomorrow.